Memphis. I've been Sunday night sitting here in my self storage unit here in Memphis. And I've been reminded this is where I'm at of a great story that I remember when I was homeless in Pasadena, California. Um, there was a guy there that was homeless, and he was seeing a homeless woman, a woman on the street that she was deaf. I think she was, and I think that's what her disability was. She was deaf, and anyways, he was staying with her, and together they were living on the street as a couple. And she applied for disability through Social Security, and they were waiting, for the decision and all that. And it's like, so and yeah, great guy. Uh, Knew basically him, and she got accepted into Social Security disability, and so they were waiting on when her disability would kick in. Now, with Social Security disability, they pay you um, from the time you filed your claim to the time that you got accepted into the program. So, people on the street know it as your back pay, and people on the street also know it as like retro. I think that's the formal institutional term for it is retro, you know. But at that time in the 90s in Pasadena, California, uh, everybody knew it as back pay. It's like, what are you going to do when you get your back pay? Because usually it was a huge check. Because usually from the time you filed your claim to the time you actually got accepted, it could be years. So what Social Security do is they would pay you for all those months that you did not get a check, once you were accepted. So I asked him, I said, it's like, like your woman has been accepted in now, and it's like, have you got plans for your back pay, her back pay? And he said, yeah, we're gonna buy a truck, a pickup truck with a big bed in the back. And I said, oh, great. Why? You know, Seeing they both were homeless. He said, well, I have this idea that if we can buy a truck with her money, we can go down to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. And every weekend, there's some kind of concert or something like that. And we could collect plastic and aluminum and throw it in the bed of our truck. and take it down the street here to what was then the farmer's market or the 99-cent store and bundle it up and redeem it all. And that would provide us with a living. I said, oh, hey, great idea. Months go by. I don't see this couple anymore on the street. But one day, I'm walking down the middle of the City Hall Plaza in Pasadena. And what do you know? There is the man with his lady next to him driving by me in a pickup truck. And I'm like, wow. Hey, life is good. Anyways, it turns out the truck that they bought was no good. It was problem and problem and problem. And most of the money that she had gotten from her back pay, from her retro check, went to paying repair bills on a pickup truck. Eventually, they sold the pickup truck for, I'm sure, pennies on the dollars. She left him and went to live up in Altadena with family. And the last time I saw him was in Robinson Park up in Altadena. A man about my age at the time, 40, 45 years old. And he had a smile. And I had a smile. And we passed each other on the street.